Hey guys, I'm Nick. On today's question, we're just going to cover a real simple topic. I get asked this question all the time. We've written blogs about it. Nothing special. How do you kayak fish for king mackerel? Now, there's a billion answers. We can make it as complicated as we want to make it, but we're just going to talk about a Carolina live bait king mackerel rig by Sea Striker. Nothing fancy. Roll the intro. Alright guys, it's the middle of summer. Everyone wants to go offshore and troll for king mackerel, and everyone has a different answer on how you need to do it. Well, I was on the beach the other day after our charter, and a guy named Logan, I was like, hey man, what do I need to even go out there? He'd already been out there, but he wasn't sure what he was doing, which is awesome because we all been there. We all have been clueless, so it's not a big deal. And I told him the easiest way to catch a king mackerel is just to use these little pre-made rigs. Everybody hates on them sometimes. I don't understand why. Other than that leader being just crazy long, it's super simple. You can buy it in a variety of colors. It's about $6. You can get it at Broxton Outdoors. You can get it the link below from Amazon. It's got a little J hook right here and two little treble hooks. You take your Cigar Minnow, put it through its eyeball, put this in the top of it, and if it's long enough, you can put this near its tail, or you just let it hang out there in the current. The water will keep it up in the air. You want to put it next to the kayak and make sure it doesn't spin or helicopter. There's a swivel on there that'll stop the line twist, but it won't look good in the water, okay? So the goal is to make it troll as natural as possible. Now you can use this with live bait as well, but it'll work with frozen bait. So if you're new to going off the beach and you don't have a sabiki rod, or you're uncomfortable, you don't have a bait tube or a live well, you can spend $6, buy one of these, and you're good to go. Now bring extras, okay? Because you break them off. And to prove that, the other day we had a 3-person trip. I actually had ran out of pre-made ones. We've been running a lot of fishing trips. I had to do a little bit of traveling. Hadn't had a bunch of time to sit down and tie some. So I went into Broxton's and I picked up 6 of these guys and I went home just to have some extras. We didn't break off any. We caught, quality king mackerel. We caught some bonito on it. Didn't have any issues. They hold up well. They're actually tied very well. And you're good to go. The back of it will give you a little more details. Says it was designed by North Carolina tournament fishermen. Bronze hooks are professionally stilled with 60-pound camo uncoated wire. The nose hook is a live bait size 2/0. Treble hooks are 4X strong, eagle claw size 4. Nothing to it, okay? Very simple. You can tie these yourself. It is a little bit cheaper if you tie them yourselves. Color-wise, this is just a green one. I'll tell you this, I prefer opal, but I'm a firm believer that it's completely irrelevant. I also like the pink one. I use the pink turbo hammers a lot when I tie my own. But that stuff just catches fishermen. Obviously, I like the pink one. I've had a lot of success with it. It's one of the first ones I ever used. Keyword, it was one of the first ones I've ever used. There was no reason to change it. If you like green, I'm sure it's going to get the job done. If you like blue, I'm sure it's going to work too. So, no questions about it. Easiest way to do it, $6 a piece or so. Buy 6 of them. Throw them in a box. Throw them in some kind of dry bag. Throw them in a plain old sealable box so that it doesn't get wet. They won't corrode. You'll be able to tie a new one off if you need it. Super easy. There are a lot of times that this says live bait. Okay, we troll frozen bait on it all the time. Sometimes you're not going to be able to catch live bait as easily as you can. As of recently, it's been super easy, right? Sometimes you can't catch it, or like the other day, we had a full moon. We knew the sun was going to come out hardcore. We wanted to get on the water. We wanted to get the job done early. So I was like, you know what? We're not going to catch live bait. That's going to waste 30 minutes or so. We could troll that 30 minutes. We caught multiple kings in that 30-minute period, just getting on the water, skipping the live bait, and trolling when those fish should have been feeding, right as the sun was coming up. After that, it slowed way down. We had already caught quality fish, so it didn't matter. If you're looking to go off the beach, catch some king mackerel, pick up one of these pre-made rigs, get yourself some frozen cigar minnows, get out there, hang out in 40 to 50 feet, you will catch a king mackerel. If you guys have any questions, there's a link below to submit your question. It takes you to our website, ask a few generic questions, and you can ask your question. It shows up in a queue on our website, and I answer them one at a time. So, Logan, I hope this helps. It was nice meeting you on the beach. If you guys got questions, ask them. We're going to take the time to try to answer every single one of them. As always, I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch, and I look forward to you booking your next adventure.